Hey guys, this is Heather. So I have seen a lot of memes going around for Mary Kay in which they say that using Mary Kay's foundation primer underneath Halloween makeup and then using Mary Kay's eye makeup remover to take the makeup off is supposed to be easier than using nothing at all. So I'm testing this theory. Okay, so this is my daughter Sonora, and she is going to be my model for this video. So, what I've done is I'm doing a half and half on her face. I have applied Mary Kay's foundation primer to half of her face, and the other half just has nothing. And we did pre-wash her face before this video, before we did anything, put anything on it. So, this is going on a fresh, clean face. And then we are going to apply this white grease paint from a Halloween kit that I just picked up at Walmart. And then we're going to let it sit for about 15 minutes. And it is my oldest daughter, Kayla, is actually helping me to apply this to Sonora's face. Okay, so we have put on one coat of the white grease paint, and we've let that set for about 15 minutes, and then we decided that it wasn't quite dark enough, so we're going to put on a second coat of the white paint. Okay, here she is. So we have just finished with the second coat of the white paint, and now we're going to let that sit for about 15 minutes, and then we will add in some color. All right, so at this point we have 2 layers of the white grease paint on. We have put some color around her eyes and nose and cheeks, and now Kayla is going back in with a little bit of fake blood around her lips and mouth, because what would Halloween makeup be without fake blood, right? All right, she is done. And so now we're going to try this out. We've got 2 coats of the white grease paint. We've got some color. We've got some fake blood. We have allowed all of this to sit on her face for about 15 minutes, not quite as long, as what it would be if they were out for Halloween. You'd probably be looking at more 2 to 3 hours, but here I am. So I am starting with the side of her face where we've actually put the foundation primer, and now I'm just going in with some little cotton rounds with the Mary Kay eye makeup remover on it, and I gotta tell you, I was really, really impressed. This was taking it off, pretty well. I was taking, the white cotton pads, and you can kind of see, and just sitting it in, on her face in a little area for, I don't know, a few seconds, and just kind of trying to really pat that in before I'd wipe it off. And it was coming off really, really well. I was really impressed. I wasn't having to apply a lot of pressure, pretty easily just swiping it off, and it was coming off pretty as you please. So, I thought that this worked really well, even with the fake blood, which can sometimes be a pain to get off. It just worked really well. I was very impressed with this. Okay, so now what I've done is I've gotten a bowl of warm water and some Dawn dishwashing soap and a washcloth, and we're just going to take it off that way. Now, this is the side of her face that does not have primer on it. So I was having to scrub a bit more with the Dawn and warm water and washcloth than what I was on the primer and eye makeup remover side. Not a heck of a lot. It almost was a bit of a toss-up, other than I did have to scrub more on the side that was not Mary Kay. Now, this was only on her face for about 15 minutes, and then she's like, Mom, get this off of me. So, if you're going out for a night of trick-or-treating for Halloween, how long are you out? 2-3 hours, and then you come home and you have to get this dried in makeup off. And Mary Kay's primer, kind of creates a barrier on your skin and really doesn't allow, your makeup to soak into your pores. So I believe, given the 2 to 3 hours, on a regular Halloween night, absolutely, I probably would have had to have scrubbed a lot more than what I did with just the 15 minutes. So, I would call this a win. I would definitely try it with the Mary Kay foundation primer and then use the eye makeup remover to take it off. And I think you will have much better results.